This is going to be a quick video on my SEARS Kenmore 1581814. This is a 158 series sewing machine. It's an all metal machine, and I'm doing a video on this one specifically just because it has so many different features. Pretty simple as far as this is. The stitch length, everything's clearly marked. This is your regular stitch, is the orange dot, and then if you want to go to your modifier, you turn it to here, which is your cam. You can put different cams in this one, and then this is your buttonhole feature. And then up here, this has kind of got a hood on it that you can open up, and it will show you all the different stitches on this back panel. These are all clearly marked, so I'm not going to change the camera angle for this, but the bobbin winder is right here. The stitch selector, when you turn it, you'll see this indicator moving across the screen here, and then you can go all the way to cam. And then it also is marked for the placement of your thread when you're winding your bobbin. The stitch width is right here. Obviously this is the reverse. Everything is clearly marked to make this as simple as possible. Your drop your feed dogs. This is your tension, your upper tension on this machine here. The discs are right behind in this area. So when you thread this machine, it's very important to have your foot in the up position. Pull your thread through. And then I usually just drop the foot and check to make sure that my thread did go between the discs and is under tension. And then over here, this dial, they've hidden it behind here. This is your presser foot down pressure. The tension pressing down on the foot. You don't really need to overdo that. You just want it pushing down hard enough that your material is feeding nicely. It's been my experience that if you're trying to sew multiple layers of a thin leather, as the needle comes out of the material, the foot may start to hop. If that's the case, you want a little more pressure on your presser foot. Otherwise, having it down all the way is not really necessary. Over here to the side, you can see all the different templates and the buttonholer and the pattern cams that are going to come with it. Here's a quick look at the different stitches this machine is capable of doing. This is what the cams look like. They're simply a plastic cam, and you just go ahead and put it in the machine like this. There is a reference pin that it has to line up with, and then when you take it out, you can push this little button back. It says cam release, and then just push a button here and it'll push the cam right up for you. Obviously, if we're going to be on cam, we're going to have to turn the dial over to cam, and let's see, we'll have to put the modifier, turn on the modifier up to S. And now we'll do the stitch length on a 10, and let's see how that looks. I have the cam in the machine. I've got the, it is cam number 32. It's going to be the ducks. I have the stitch selector turned to the cam setting, obviously. I have the stitch width on a 4. The upper thread tension is on 5, and the foot pressure is on 3. And I have the stitch length set to 6. The modifier set to the S, and I'm going to go ahead and run the machine. I have 4 layers of material here because this is kind of a elastics or a little bit stretchy material. So if I do 4 layers, obviously one layer works against the other as far as it not wanting to stretch as much. The machine might sound a little bit loud. I am in a room without any carpet. It's a tile floor, so we get a little bit of extra machine noise just from everything echoing off the walls. And I'm on a portable table too, so that doesn't help any either. Okay, so this is what we've got. Hopefully you can see that. The ducks in a row here. It's kind of amazing. This machine does this and it's all done mechanically. It's not like with the computers and all the, there's the back side. One recommendation when switching cams is I've noticed that when you want to take the cam out, best thing to do is to turn the modifier from S back to the orange dot. It just makes it easier to remove the cam that you have in the machine. I also press the cam release button to the right when I'm putting a cam in or taking one out, because these cams are a double layer they're a double layer plastic. Hopefully, let's see here. You can see there's two different layers as they're running a couple different following fingers in there that are telling the machine what it needs to do and when it needs to do it. So since we have the animal theme going here, I switched over to the fish, which is cam number 30, and I'll shut the cover and we'll just go ahead and run that. Still the same settings as before as far as the upper tension, stitch length of the 6. You don't want to try to help feed the material because you just kind of want to go slow and keep your hand here. The machine has to be able to move the material back and forth as it's doing this, so you don't really want to pull in the back or like try to feed the material by hand. Alright, let's see what we have there. Okay, and there's our fish on the front. And on the back, I guess what, when you turn it around, they're swimming the other way. Oh, so there you go. Alright, well, I think that's everything I need to go over on this machine. Obviously, if it'll do all this, it'll easily do a straight stitch and a zigzag stitch. It is a class 15 bobbin. It is the tall shanked foot that goes on this one. It's got the quick release for the feet. And yeah, I think that's about it. If you liked the video or learned anything, please hit the like button, thumbs up. It brings up the video to a lot more people when you do that. And the like button. And what else? Subscribe. More subscribers, the better. Alright, that'll do it for this one. See ya.